Hey there, guys. Been hankering to finish this. I think we're almost done. At least this playthrough, and it's looking okay. Everyone's happy. The hope is high. We have supplies of food and wood, so things are looking okay. But it won't take long for things to go tits up, you know. How you doing there, Voltage? Hey there, Cass. I did see that. It'll come out when it comes out. I still haven't even played the Japanese expansion yet. How you doing there, Hackathon?
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
Okay, so researching that, but once that's done, I should research the scope of sorts, I think. Hey there, Mike. Oh, we got one dead body. April 21st, eh? Right on. Good time for spring. There's no snow right now, at least in where I am at in Toronto, but it's kind of cold. Because I was going to go for like a little jog today to dust off the old cobwebs because I've been locked in my apartment in the freezing cold for the past couple of weeks. But, alas, it was a little too nippy today. Okay. Is this thing just not on? Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, I keep getting... It's still look bright enough. This guy's looking good. Oops. Where was I? Was I sending these guys out or back? Oh, they have stuff. Okay. Where the fuck are they? Oh, that's the next core. Moderate effort, we were able to remove the crates containing supplies from the snow. We'll put them into good use in the city. Food, okay. Supply depot, frozen pond. Okay, we'll send them there. So hopefully that should finish researching. Oh, it's going up on the 38th. Oh. What should we do here? the introduction of the new order, all who voice doubts will be treated as traitors. Obedience is the highest virtue. Without the city can't survive. All those who do not follow will be swept aside. Hope will never be a problem again. Londoners have to renounce their views. A public execution space will be built. Some Londoners will be killed. Some people will feel compelled to fight this law. Some of them will die. Well, I've already solved the London problem, so I don't see what even is the point of this. Other than hope will never be a problem again. But my hope is, like, doing really good. Is there, like, an achievement or something for completing this? I don't really need to do that either. Maybe I'll do it as like a... Declared the city bastion of the strongest, toughest, most obedient people. There's no place in it for doubts, troublemakers, rebels, or reactionaries. Everyone who is a threat to the unity of our city under you as leader has been dealt with. 17 citizens died. The others have rejected their views. Hope will never be a problem again. No one ever think these categories are good. Well, I have people to spare, so... Right on. I have a lot of people to spare. Alright, lowers discontent greatly. Can I see it from here? The execution. Oh yeah, they're carrying flags and shit. It is done. Oh, this guy. I didn't need to do that, but I kind of wanted to see if it was like an achievement or something for completing that chain. Do I have anybody working here? No, it's the automaton. Good shit. What time is it? Okay. I'll save up for another automaton, I guess. I don't think there's any other laws that I'm really worried about. Other than upgrading the automatons. Yeah, we can do that. 25. Go all the way down the order faith tracks, but the game asks if you should. I think the best I managed was getting through without prisons. Oh, is there like kind of challenges to solve the problems without having to resort to going full down the tech tree? Because that, if I had gotten down the full tech tree like early on, that would have been sick. Just delete the whole problem. damaged snowcat. Is there like a challenge for completing the game or winning the scenario without signing any laws at all? So this means I have 2 automatons on steel, 3 automatons on coal. Oh. What? Oh, I thought I had 3 on my coal manned. So I've got 1 on wood. So I guess if I make 1 more, I'll put him on the last wood, and that's it. There's nothing really else I need to worry about with automatons. Maybe the cooking? Golden path? What's the golden path? First few laws are pretty benign. I also did a faith playthrough where I stopped at care houses and soup kitchens. I imagine the faith has similar, like, scenarios, eh? Like, it's like the faith militant, which was a terrible storyline in Game of Thrones. We're like, some religious zealots are beating people up in the streets. We need even stronger or anti-religious zealots. Oh, I should have did this. Still can, I guess. Sir, a man is here to see you. He says his daughter ran away from the news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she's always very impulsive. She scares easily. The father explains he must find her where she's lost her good. She's all I have left. Equipment for the journey. I got food. Oh, there it is. Nice. There we get to see it, do we? What kind of execution is it? Do they dip him in... Is it a guillotine, or do they dip him in boiling water or some shit? Let's give him his deathless achievements, eh? Oh, interesting. I'll be honest, I actually did alright. Will it tell me how many people died after this? Other than me, like, literally murdering a person right here. But, like, I didn't have too many people. I don't think many people died from mismanagement. Cold is getting a little scary. Oh, that's what I should do. Well, good thing I don't have hope no more. Recall all scouts and outpost teams? Oh no. Okay. When is this? 6 days? Okay. Okay, what I can do is I can send him to there after, and this guy to there after. Research generator power, upgrade 3. Research overdrive coupling. 1. Gather at least a week's worth of food for each citizen, a total of 2,190 food rations. Okay. We'll do that. Okay. Care houses make it easier. I have this one.
Our leader calls us to work. Slackers will be severely punished.
Well, this will be put them at 75% efficiency, right? How do I recall outpost teams? I can keep them out there for another couple days, alright? I got 6 days to do this. Actually, know what I'm doing? I'm building a fucking automaton. to swarm that one up. Okay, good. What I miss? Well, we finished the storm weather station. And now we have a bunch of objectives we have to do to survive the onslaught. What was my, yeah, forgot that was on. Because once the storm hits, I won't be able to gather food anymore. And there's no building that, like, the automatons can gather food from me. Crap. I don't know if I'll be able to.
Our great leader, work shift is over. March to your quarters.
What's the point of heating gathering posts? Oh, I don't even have gathering posts. It doesn't even matter. Fuck them. I do not need that. That might be good to get, but I also think I should just... Oh, I don't have enough steel. Steam coal mine. Was he bit? Oh, I was wondering if he was building. Well, maybe he was. Generator upgrades important. I still figure I have some time though, especially if I keep up with the 24-hour shifts on the research, because just discontent gives a shit. Having really good coal mines seems pretty awesome. Oh. We're gonna steam them to death? That's hardcore. Whew. Death by steam. That's a pretty fucking miserable way to die, to be honest with you. I'll tell you what, I might actually like... just to make sure I get that food. I mean, I got plenty of workers to spare, so... Well, I probably should have waited for that to finish freezing. Who's, Oops, that's probably what. Oh, it costs 2 cores per build, too. Wait, what upgrade do they want? Heat power upgrade 3. Holy shit. That's 2 tiers above what I've currently got. Oh, man. $75 steel. I'm wondering who has frostbite, like. Ah, but I still don't know what to get. I guess I just save up for that. 75 steel. So I've got automatons in every now we're out of coal. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to build a steam coal mine. That's not good. Can I see the storm? Oh yeah, right there.
leader calls us to work, slackers will be severely punished.
Oh my god, it's so much better, like... I might need to build another cookhouse for the first time. Reclaim steam cores from automatons. But why would I shouldn't deconstruct them. They're the only things that are giving me resources right now. His lectures... Lock him up. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Fuck it, I'm doing it. I just can't resist the huge influx for coal. Hey there, Eric. Preparing for Doomsday. So how do I recall these teams? Oh, I just destroy the outposts, right? I still have like 5 days. I might be able to squeeze out like... Oh, you know what? Okay, so I'm assuming it does, but I'm going to save it just in case. If I dismantle this, will they still come back? Okay. Oh, wait. Ah, there we go. Okay. These guys are almost done their thing. Tessa's grave is frozen. It's the best time to dismantle. It's about that time, anyways. So I'll have 2 cores. Yeah, the last thing on the tree was disables hope altogether, and you can now execute people. Oh shit. I didn't realize my prison was full. Normally it wouldn't let me use that. I figured it's because my prison there was no bad people to deal with. That's annoying. Kind of fucked myself. You know what? Fuck you. That was unnecessary. So there's 20.
Attention, shift is over. Proceed to quarters. Praise our glorious leader.
There's like no point in doing that then. Whatever, I'll just leave that discontent there. This one seems like the best one. There's no downside to it. Or this one. There we go. There's no hope, so we don't have to worry. Whee!
All crews, turn over your tools.
Oh, you sound so happy about unlocking executions? Yeah, so I can
To our great leader.
murderize the malcontents. Get this built. It's a really good way to get rid of discontent, especially when there's no hope to worry about. It like chops your discontent down in half. Hey there, Sleep Yak. Strategy games are hard to come by these days. This one's a gem. Fun and also like immersive. I guess it adds to the fun. This game is really immersive. Good graphics, good like it's got a good story to it. I mean, there's not much of a story, really. It's like the story you tell, but the whole atmosphere is really good. So coal should hopefully be okay after this is done. Food's not great. I still need, like, a lot of food. Oh, did I build that? I did, right? This thing? Yeah. Raw food a day. Raw food a day. Nice. Alright. So I should be just going nuts on, what is this? Overdriving? This is. Turn that off. Cold at home, eh? Oh, it's because these are all, stressed. It's an allegory for the rapture. Your city survives, abandoned, everybody worships false idols, all the people have died. Yes, it's gone to heaven. Maybe. Crimes against public order. Dan Shaw. We steamed him to death. It was actually pretty gnarly. She wants more food rations, but the cook says she's already received her allowance. I beg you, Captain. The woman says in trembling voice, your men mean well, but they must have made a mistake and need 2 rations, one for me, one for my sick child. Hope will fall slightly. Oh no! What a shame. Alright, and with that, all my team should be on their way home, or home. Awesome. Did I get that core delivery? Oh, there it is. I would personally recommend turning up the music when the storm hits. This game has an amazing soundtrack. Okay, we'll do one more of these. Go. Execute another person tonight. Ooh, free money. Sick. That's huge. Okay. 75. Sir, we investigated discrepancies between raw food use and outside. It turns out the cooks are stealing food. People are furious. We caught 2 thieves. They say they want to secure their families before the storm shut down.
Work is virtue. Praise our great leader.
Get some hooers.
Everyone, new law is signed.
Like generate technology through exploration at this point? What do you mean? Oh, the storm's only coming from one side? Do you have hydroponics? How do you get food? I get food from hunting at night with these guys and hothouses, which maybe they are hydroponics. I'm using corpses to fertilize. You don't? Survives in these temperatures. More serious answers, I don't know. Haven't played Frostpunk despite liking Kong since. It allows you to repurpose corpses to fertilize, which lowers hope. But, as you can see, I don't have to worry about hope anymore. These things, hothouses. We're getting there on the food, boys. We're getting there on the food and the coal. Holy shit, the coal's doing great. Matter of fact, I can do this, right? I'll save it first, just in case it fucks me over. We might be able to pull this off.
By order of our great leader, work shift is over. March to your quarters.
Ooh. That's 24 hours, these bad boys. Should have did these ones inside the city, but I'm foolish. So now this is... Okay, discontent didn't fall down, okay. Think you would claim anything from those? Wow. That's annoying. 'Cause shit, it costs a lot to make them, doesn't it? Yeah, fucking... Oh, can I deconstruct my beacon? Just need that food. I just need to kill that food for a bit. I can actually make another automaton, but I don't really see much of a point. Nah, I'll save the steel for the upgrades. Oh, his execution's tonight? Yeah, everyone's pretty fucking sick though. Watch the whole lot of time front. Don't have to comment. Nice potential. Hope to get it right. Yeah, he sent me a couple emails back addressing all the issues that I had. So, all the best to him. That's it, right? That's what he wants? Power upgrade 3, yeah. Alright. Fuck them. Banish them. Less mouths to feed. Didn't realize that was food or wood only. Should be able to do it. I'm just about there.
What is virtue? Praise our great leader.
These next few researches are critical. So I don't have any more tents. Okay. Alright, food's good. Where was I building that resource depot? Food's like really good. Okay. That's gonna go down. I'm not worried about wood either, actually. Better automatons, okay.
All crews, turn over your tools. The shift is over. Glory to our great
Do I still have fucking homeless people? 3 days. We still got 3 days for the storm. That's good. Possibly some research. Fuck, can I minimize this? Like, how much is an infirmary? Like, if I need a steam core. Ugh. Yeah, I do. So, yeah, that's why I wouldn't promise that. Oh, this guy's... Oh, I didn't realize... I forgot they had names. The Silver Irishman. The Mark I Midlander. The Lone Caledonian. The White Caledonian. The Light Welshman. The Ruby Greenlander. The Light Highlander. There's a lot of lights. coal, which is good.
Hear me! New law in the city.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, never mind. Hang on. That's like... I thought, for some reason I read that wrong. I thought that was like working 8 o'clock at night to 6 in the morning kind of thing. So you get a day shift and night shift. But then I was like, well, what's the point of that, really? Hey, well, that doesn't matter anyways. I know hunters work nights, but like you can't tell them to do a night shift or a day shift. Is this a scenario? I don't think so. It's just like I just click new game. I think this is the only scenario in this mode. 2 days. Well, pretty much 3 days. 2 days and 23 hours, so 3 days.
Thank our leader for this bright new day. Now march to work.
Let's execute another person. There you go. All my discontent's gone. Fear ensures loyalty. Well, I guess I have. It is a good looking game. I do wish I could zoom in more though. It'd be cool if I could have like some of those sim games you could control or like go like first person, you know, like Mandalore, so you could walk around as your actual little guy. That'd be kind of fun. See the dystopia up front. Just watch the execution firsthand, you know. I'm still like, wow. Upgrading those coal mines to steam coal mines was massive. And I guess upgrading my automatons, so they're at 85%, so they're almost as good as like employees. But they work 24 hours a day. That's crazy. Automatons for the win! Just like real life, fucking robots is gonna take everyone's jobs. Two days. Still research 2, maybe 3 more things in the meantime. Actually, no, yeah, leave you on 24 hours, why not? Imagine if the automatons broke down sometimes. Huh? Well, I figured there would... I assumed there would be some sort of event that, you know, at certain temperatures, maybe they slow down because their engine has to keep hot, or I don't know. Getting through the sick people, too. Have a fully upgraded generator power range. Oh, yeah. Okay. Advanced heaters. Is there anything else? Like, nothing here, really, other than make automatons even better. Allows automatons to be used at workshops and factories. What? So I can use them to research robots, researching robots? That's pretty crazy, actually. Unfortunately, I think I need cores to build those steam factories. So maybe I shouldn't... Yeah, let's not waste my precious time here. Kill people faster? Okay, let's do that one. That's the iRobot line. Robots building robots. That's just stupid. So it's kind of like that Dark Switch game, but instead of a cloud in the air, it's a cloud on the ground. I think we're good. There's nothing really here that I give a shit about. James Longton was executed too. Asimov's laws, yeah. But Asimov wrote the laws in a way that they could be broken for story purposes. Because there's a whole debate on, like, what if I ordered my robot to take the brake out of the guy's car to fix his car, and then he drives the car, or like, you know what I mean? You could order a robot. Oh, can you sabotage, or can you take out the ammunition in my friend's hunting rifle and replace it with like explosive ammunition? Forcing the person to like kill themselves, basically. $16 of our people died. Woo! Look at that, though. Alright, now let's fucking use the rest of our corpses. Oh, we got corpses now. Yeah, baby. See, look at this. It's a chain reaction of good stuff. We're gonna get more food because we have very few sick people now. Killing it. What is that? Robots? Thinks robots are humans. Robots, eh? Yeah, they're in TK. Just about, and I think we're in good shape. Got plenty of coal. Good food. I've spent a bunch of the food today to speed up some research. Oh, this research is kind of pointless now because we've fucking... we've just murdered all of our care patients. Less mouths to feed. Okay, it's getting cold. Fuck 'em. Pretty much all of Asimov's stories of Learning 3 Laws are about loopholes that cause problems with 3 Laws, yeah.
What is virtue? Praise our great leader.
Tried They Are Billions? No, I haven't tried They Are Billions, but I've tried like 12 different They Are Billions types games. We played a demo for a dinosaur one that actually was not too bad. We have no sick people. Resources is kind of waste now. This is bad either to make my automatons. Do the automatons keep working after the storm hits? This might be my last, like, research. Let's do that one. Automatons open. There are billions like games? Oh, I couldn't tell you any off the top of my head. There's that Conan one that's pretty famous. Diplomacy is not an option is another one. The dinosaur one, I can't remember what the dinosaur one's called. They never stopped working, eh? Shit, I could have kept them working throughout the, Could have researched that thing then. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a day and 20 hours. That should be like 12 hours. So I still can do maybe 1 or 2 more researches. I'm just going to keep these workshops working 24 hours a day. Discontent be damned. Just keep chopping people's heads off. Humans can keep working after storm hits, mind you? Oh, it's just like the food and stuff freezes? Frostpunk Suffer More edition. What do you said that the autumn expansion was pretty good, though? Let's do it. And you're only 19 degrees away from the coldest the Antarctic has ever been recorded. Damn. Fall of Winterholm is also good. Oh, there's a couple expansions, is there? Okay. That's cool. That's actually a cool idea for DLC, because that Winterholm, is there a Tesla one too? Story of the Tesla city? I don't think I'm going to have to worry about overflowing on food. How is my wood situation over here? Still got 500 left, okay.
By order of our great leader, work shift is over. March to your quarters.
This looks like standard weather in BC. BC, really? Or at least in Victoria, when I was on Vancouver Island, it was like you'd never see weather this cold. You would barely see it hit 0 degrees. A little over a day. Can maybe get in one more research. I wonder if they account for wind chill. Yeah, wind chill's what kills you, especially in Canada. Like there's no snow out there today, but it's fucking cold. It's definitely the wind chill. So it's going to go down to minus 90 degrees. That's almost the opposite of boiling. Everything's in good shape, though. Look. It's now, yeah. So my automatons should be 95%. Like they're almost 100%. Okay. So this is probably my last one. What are we gonna do here? Safety? I don't have. Oh shit! I don't have the steel for it. Safety's not bad though. Is there anything here I need? I can't even afford half of it. House? Don't have enough steel for that. Alright, I guess we'll save that for this one. Just a wall of death. Supply depots don't need heat to function. Doesn't really matter to me right now anyways. Pretty much I'm fully upgraded in all the heating, so I basically just have to chill. Could be the crater, yeah. Although, couldn't it also, like, make, like, a wind tunnel type of thing? Or maybe not. Alright! I think it's just a matter of letting shit keep running on its own. I will execute one more person, no? That should hopefully put my discontent all the way down. Now, working these shifts, will they...
Wrap up well.
Yes, it does. I was just about to ask if the discontent goes up over time because of the shifts. Or it could be also this.
Work is virtue. Praise our great leader.
I do houses. We shouldn't have any corpses. Alright, this is our final day. Nobody's sick. There we go. Discontent is 0. Oh, he punched my microphone arm. All right. It wouldn't be very... I mean, I would like to, but I don't think I have enough time to... Oh, it's just the smoke from that. To upgrade the houses to... or the bunks to houses, because the amount of time it takes to construct the buildings is probably going to fucking injure a bunch of people, but... I could build, like, 8 of them, depending on how expensive they are. Oh, never mind. Way too expensive. Okay. Coal mines? Sure. You don't have work shifts in this game? No. The only work shifts that I've just unlocked is like an extra 4 hours a day. Looks like they're going to build these nice and quick.
By order of our great leader, work shift is over. March to your quarters.
I've been doing emergency 24-hour shifts on the researchers. In Total War games currently? I occasionally go back to Ball of the Samurai and Warhammer Total War. The other games, I'll be honest, are a little bit it's hard to go back to the older ones. Like Medieval 2 and stuff like that. Didn't need to do it, but I kind of just want to... I thought that was going to cause discontent from, like, doing the thing. Stack workers in a building. You've got robots to work others. Well, I also thought that, like, because you have like 3 types of workers, eh? I thought that they would have had like engineers be like better. Like if you put engineers in shittier jobs, they'll do them faster, but you're also like wasting your good engineers, which you need for certain other jobs. Like medical buildings need engineers. But you can put engineers in, like, the coal mines. So you kind of want to be like, Alright, this is it. In fact, get pissed when you hear it pass. Well, the law was to take prisoners that are already in prison and force them to be, like, torture them, essentially. So these people shouldn't be bothered. It shouldn't affect them at all. They should be like, oh, well, yeah, fuck those guys. We do all the outhouses first because they're harder to keep heated the further out you are. I've already been allowed to arrest people at random, and in fact, arresting them at random actually lowers discontent. This is causing a lot of issues, but it'll be good in the long run. I'm getting a lot of sick people because of it. Forceful persecution? No, it's forceful persuasion. Prison guards will use force to convince some prisoners to mend their wicked ways. People may be hurt or killed, but I think it's a way to, like, empty out my prison. Because, like, see all this stuff? Like, for 4 days, I can click... Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to click it. The prisoner was badly beaten. Well, oh, look at that. Cleared out like 17 people. Whoops. Just a slip of the finger. Let's beat this guy to death. I thought this was America. This is not America? That I'm allowed to defend myself? Actually, no, this is Britain. It's like that Snowpiercer movie. Or show. I haven't seen it either, but I know the premise. I've got so much coal. It's awesome. Alright, here we go. When it hits 8 a.m., right? Oh no, 7 a.m.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
The storm hits the city. A howling gale bursts upon the city, and the generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind. Pale faces turn towards rattling windows, trembling lips utter words of prayer. The cold will be brutal. Hunting is impossible. The soil in the hothouses will freeze. We'll have to make do with the food we've stockpiled. The city must survive. Actually, there's no point in heating them up anymore, eh?
Our leader calls us to work. Slackers will be severely punished.
Okay, so what I should do, right, is I should basically de-staff any of these buildings, right? Am I thinking that correctly? That way nobody's in them to get injured. turning this on overdrive doesn't seem to do anything. No lying. Well, actually, since the prison is heated, it's probably like the best place to be right now. 90 degrees Celsius. It is going to go down. It's going to go on. It's going to go down 10 degrees every day. Cannot give any spare rations. Staff to cook houses because there's no food to cook, so. Oh, hang on, the overdrive's actually, yes, it's doing alright. Okay. Anything to research? Oh, there's that music, yeah. It's the 28 days later music or whatever. Imagine like doing the opposite, like the churches and stuff is instead of obedience, it's what, faith or something? Or fervor? Forget to keep this thing checked on. It's one uncooked food. It's going to annoy the rest of the stream. I think they only process like in groups, right? They only process raw food in twos. Where's the cookhouse? Yeah, because this cookhouse is staffed. Less than an hour of raw food. It's devotion instead of obedience. Okay. Oh shit! They don't need cores. That's awesome. Holy shit. Micromanage the overdrive by switching off and on again as soon as the percentage number goes down to buy this. That's what I'm probably going to do. I'll probably like let it get up to like 50%, turn it off. Because right now things are looking all right. It's my first day without a soda, and I'm like dying for a soda. But I shall remain strong. I have curly fries and chicken Kievs with broccoli and cheese waiting for me when I'm done the stream. Did 2 auditions today too, so I'm all caught up and mostly everything I need to do. I just need to keep working on my summoner video. It's taking a lot. It's actually taking me like over a week to fucking write a script for the goddamn thing, let alone record it. Jesus. I'd say like I don't know how I could be doing better right now. Like, food's good, coal is like outstanding, wood is amazing. I'm upgrading my steel mills, so they should be giving me a lot more steel. Research is still going. Everyone's happy. They can't lose hope. Even then, my hope is full. When I had before I signed the law, like I didn't need to sign the law to go full fucking dictatorship. I just kind of did it because I didn't know if I was going to get an achievement or not. So 4 coffee cups. I don't drink coffee, so that's a bonus. When I drink stuff, I only drink water or soda. Now soda is like so horrifically bad for you that it's even the zero types, so it's just better off not doing it at all. So I might still allow myself a cheat. Like on Fridays, I usually order a pizza for myself, so I'll have like a Coke Zero or something with that. Who gives a shit about the mines? I've got the robots working the mines. I can't look outside the map anymore. Just drink a 2-liter Pepsi a day until I start pissing stones. That's a big fear of mine too. I had gallstones about 2 years ago, and I had to go to the hospital because they were the worst. But then they kind of just... I didn't pass them, I don't think, because I would have known if I had passed gallstones. It just stopped bothering me. Mind you, I don't drink... I think I drink zeros. I would drink maybe two zeros a day. Like 2 cans of zeros. On like a cheat day, like 3 or 4. But 2 liters, that's impressive. Well, plus I've realized that I am getting a little chunky around the midsection. And I don't do much to prevent that. Like, I don't exercise. I do exercise. I don't exercise as much as I should and could. I am very lazy. But, it's pretty much like routinely agreed that from everybody that just not drinking soda is the best route. There are some cheats you can do to, like, crutches, I guess you could say. I don't drink tea either, like tea or coffee. It's just a flavor. It's just a taste. I like the taste, and it's nice. You know, you come home from a long day at work or school. You crack open a nice, crisp, cold Coke or Pepsi. Put it in a glass with ice. Like drinking soda and pizza is like. I know like a lot of people like pizza and beer, but I'm like pizza and soda. Woo. I don't like beer. That's the other thing. I don't drink booze. Other than like events, like weddings and shit. Thirty of our people died. Oh no. Playing Possible Creature. That's that RTS where you like transmorgify animals together, eh? No, I never have. Looks like that Power World game. That game is neat, but it was obnoxious and very tedious at times. Should I be upgrading these houses? Oh shit! Forgot about that. I'm worried to like upgrade the houses. Because that's when like people are going to be homeless for a few seconds. Let's only do like a few at a time, just to... Where's this person? All these things on 24 hours now. There's no point in having them on day or night shifts. Imperial was cool, but it was, yeah, it got very boring. And you couldn't play as the faction with the guns. That really made me sad. There was a faction with like musketeers that looked so cool. But they were like the villains. I didn't like their upkeep system too, the population. Like how you could only have like 1 5-star unit and like 2 4-stars and shit. And then like your heroes, which were pretty crappy, like counted as 5 stars or 3 stars or some shit. Like. Oh shit, I didn't realize I was researching that. No laws to research. Did you see Stormgate? Why do you think it failed? I've said it before. I think Stormgate failed because it focused too much on multiplayer first, then a campaign. I think Giant Grant Games has a great video on it. where he does the math, like he does the research. He figured out that like the vast majority of RTS players play RTSs for single player. There are a very vocal minority that likes multiplayer. I think Stormgate is expecting to hit it gangbusters and focus way too much on the multiplayer. They wanted to be an esport before they made a campaign. Make a campaign first, and then the multiplayer follows it. You know. Also, I also personally don't like the art style. I don't like the cartoony, you know, big arms, big head characters. I don't like. I didn't like the setting of like sci-fi meets fantasy. I'm a very picky guy when it comes to RTSs. I like my sci-fi, or games in general. I like my sci-fi to be sci-fi. I like my fantasy to be fantasy. Warhammer 40k pushes it with the fantasy versus sci-fi. I much prefer Warhammer fantasy over sci-fi. Looked cool too. Yeah, like the only thing that interested me about Stormgate was the fact that former StarCraft devs were behind it. And I was like, cool, that's promising. There's a lot of people, okay, quite a lot of people. Dwarf actually looks crazy. I'm almost worried that it looks too good to be true, you know? Because it's looking like too good, especially since there hasn't been any like play tests or anything of it. I hope that the dwarf guys like. I've gotten a lot of free games from people over the last couple of years. Like Tempest Rising gave me that game for free, which was crazy. I meant to do a video on it, but I never got around to it. I'm really bad. I'm so bad at making videos, which is like what I should be doing. I need an editor. Somebody be my editor. And so it's just like the whole like magic with guns. It never made sense. It doesn't click with me, because to me guns are magic. Like technology, you have spaceships that can fly and you have fucking laser guns. Like, why would you need magic? What does magic add to that respect? When it comes to fantasy, that makes sense, because oh, we have swords and bows. Oh, we need something like like the Luminarks that shoots lights and beams of magic or whatever. That makes sense. It's just, yeah, the editing part of making videos is torturous at times, man. I know some people like get really cathartic, like they really like editing. It calms them down. It's like soothing. Not for me. Oh, I never said my videos are bad. I just said I'm bad at like making the videos. Like I'm really bad at like sitting down and like putting my shit together. I'm really, I guess you could say, slow. I'm just bad at like getting motivated. Tempest Rising was really fun. I like Tempest Rising a lot. I haven't played it since they gave it to me, or since the launch. I don't even know. Have they released a third faction yet? Where's Chaos? Chaos usually knows. I think since those people died in the mines, I have some spare spare houses, population room. City's looking nice though with all the new houses. I'm okay at editing. It's just I'm really bad at sitting down and doing the work. I have no excuse not to either, man. Like I have no job and I have no school. I'm doing auditions every day, just about, which is nice. It's good. So that's really good. But like I'm really bad at just like I should be making I should be able to make a video once a week. Like with the amount of time that I have now. but I just don't. Because I'm a fat, lazy turd. Rise of Legends, where steampunk, clockwork, Da Vinci inspired humans versus magic Persians, genies. Well, steampunk's a little different, because that's like on the cusp of technology meets magic, I guess you could say. But that's not bad either, because then you have like your faction that is technology, and then your faction that is magic. It's always like, to me, it's always silly when you have people with like satellites and spaceships, but they also shoot lightning. Like, you should have a Tesla gun that shoots lightning. You don't need magic. I actually like how that law does it. That law that your people will gather every morning to inspire each other, and they actually do it. It's really cool. That's the kind of immersion I'm talking about with these types of games. That's right, I have so many spare employees now that like building these houses is sick. "45 people died to keep my mines operational." That's fine. The coal is worth it. Damn it! I got greedy. I got greedy. Finish the houses. Scientific ideas they had back then, like the reverse ether, super tech magic. Yeah, like Tesla coils and stuff. For steampunk makes sense. So no science fantasy unless it's science versus fantasy. I guess if I was to generally like make a statement on that, obviously there's probably an exception. I might not even be thinking about it. You know, like. I'm a guy that really needs good world building and like a believable world. Like I can't get into something if I don't. You know, like Star Wars, I used to like a lot. Now it's kind of whatever. But Star Wars was cool because, and yes, you could argue that's fantasy magic or whatever because there is magic in it, but it's not like. I guess that is an exception. Star Wars is an exception, I guess. But it's like the magic isn't over the top, for the most part. But like when you watch those old movies and even the prequels and stuff, you sit there and you go like, oh, I wonder what's the Trade Federation like? What is it? How did the Empire come to power? And how did this happen? How did that happen? Everything's done here. But then you get like, or Lord of the Rings, and then you get like Rings of Power, and like subtract all the woke stuff, which yes and no. I agree and also disagree with the arguments on both sides. It's like the world doesn't make sense to me. Like how you could swim from one place all the way to another country, and these people are like the later Game of Thrones series are bad for this too. They teleport from this place to that place without having to, you know. And I'm sitting there like, wait, hang on, like wasn't all this like it doesn't like it needs to make sense to me, logically, or at least be believable with like when it comes to like the magic and stuff. I don't know. I'm just really picky with that kind of shit. Down for Rise of Legends 2. During the Steam Next Fest, I was sent a key for Fog Piercer. Frostpunk on a train. So Snowpiercer. It's a game, yeah. Not Snowpiercer in brackets next to it. Ah, I see. That's funny. How was it? I'm surprised I never heard it, because that sounds like something I'd like to try. That last, what's it called? The Last Train. Is that any good? That's like a strategy game, isn't it? More like a tactics game. Like real-time tactics. When these 3 houses are done, I'm just gonna break it out and finish the rest. Star Wars is cohesive aesthetic. That too. Having a cohesive aesthetic, so you don't have like. Well, so yeah. So you know what? So you're gonna know what the example I'm about to bring up. Star Wars is a really cohesive aesthetic, which is why the Book of Boba Fett was so dog shit. Because you have like this established world, an established aesthetic, civilizations, all that stuff. And then out of nowhere, you have these like cyberpunk 2077 characters show up with like, you know, chrome motorcycles and like cyborg parts and stuff like that. Yeah, there's characters with like robotic limbs, but they looked they look like a completely different franchise, and they just got like placed in there. That's a good example of like when it doesn't work. There's like magic story in a sci-fi world, like the sci-fi out of it and everything else just works. The sci-fi is just the same. But even then, I think like, yeah, like the magic and or the sci-fi, they're not too like over the top, I guess. With Star Wars, Stormgate, the factions don't fit well together. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Stormgate has like demons, and then like you know, your Protoss looking people, and then you're like, it's odd. Like how is there like religious mythological monsters when you have like spacefaring characters, right? I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah, the Rings of Power has a lot more problems than just like the world building and and the aesthetic. But Game of Thrones actually did it well, because like when you watch Game of Thrones, you can kind of like tell where a character is from by how they talk, by their accent, by what they look like, by the clothes they wear. In Rings of Power, everybody's just everything. So nothing looks like, you couldn't tell that this character is from this country, or this character is a descendant of this character, or this character is a race, right? Because they all look the same. So it ruined it for me. So I think we're all done on the houses. Awesome. Still have 117 workers. Jesus. Let's turn it off. Forgot I could just turn it off like that. I should have. British turned out to be like Death Row's Tournament. I've not heard that one either. Star Wars does a lot of World War II movies and classical theater, but it's speculative fiction. Well, yeah, it is basically World War II in space. You even have like the Nazis versus, you know, well, I guess the rebels, the Alliance. I guess you call them the Allies, shit like that. Same with sci-fi and fantasy. You can be expected to suspend disbelief for some, but the basics have to be grounded in reality to make it believable. And that's why I think that, like, to the mainstream public, like the not Warhammer fans, I have a feeling that Warhammer won't translate as well to them, because Warhammer Fantasy and 40k, you have to admit, there's a lot of... It asks a lot of you to suspend your disbelief when you have, like, characters that can fucking kill 10,000 people in one swing and all these powerful, you know what I mean? Like, when I complain about Vlad von Karstein, oh, he can solo my whole army. Well, in the lore, he can. Well, that doesn't make for a very interesting story, then, does it? You know what I mean? Like, or interesting gameplay, at the very least. That's why probably Lord of the Rings works so well. Yes, there's a lot of kind of odd things in Lord of the Rings with, like, their gods and their deities and myth and stuff, but, like, you kind of get it. Sauron's the big bad guy. He's the one big bad guy. Okay. It's not like Sauron can bring fucking storms. Like Starkiller from Star Wars. He was so overpowered that it made the story boring. It was a cool spectacle. He pulls the Star Destroyer down. But if he fucking could do that, then what's the tension anymore? Where's the issues? Well, how is he better than Darth Vader? How is he not better than Darth Vader? If he can pull a fucking Star Destroyer down, why can't he just go to Darth Vader and just fucking snap him in half? And you know what I mean? Yeah, like little mind tricks and shit. Like, that's fine. But he's not like... Obi-Wan's not picking up stormtroopers and throwing them into the sky and shit like that. Although you can do that in the games. How's things going here? Is everything alright?
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Getting a lot of sick people. One of our engineers has come crashing through the door, white-faced, demanding to see you. I've run the calculation, new data storm will pass in a couple of days, but the temperature just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such global panic is starting to spread and people are losing all hope. Okay, this is the end game, I think. Hey, Daka. So the intro faction both kind of Warhammer and the boring humans. But also Warhammer has the issue where nobody's good. Like, everybody's the bad guy. Like, the humans are even worse than, like, the aliens and stuff. So there's nobody really to, like, root for. I mean, we root for them because we like them and they're cool characters. But I'm talking about your Joe Schmo, your ordinary seaman bloggins, your fucking peasant people that go to see Avatar and actually, like, think it's a deep story. You know, like, your average moviegoer, they won't have anybody to latch on to, you know. Well, I'm kind of guilty of that too. I like characters to root for. You root for Gimli, Legolas, and Aragorn. You root for Frodo. They're good guys. They're trying to be good guys. You like people root for Boromir because he is a good guy. He's flawed, you know. Yeah, and Sauron's also a demigod, but you don't have like dozens of demigods running around fucking. Yes, in the battle, it's pretty badass actually when he uses his mace to like. But he also there's rules, right? That's the other thing. A lot of horror movies don't do this anymore. There's rules. There's got to be rules for your world. So like, Sauron is powerful, but if you take him away from the ring, you can cut off his finger, he loses the ring. He's no longer overpowered, you know? I feel like with Warhammer, a lot of the characters that I am aware of, I'm not overly intelligent or educated on it. Most of the Warhammer characters don't have, like... No, that's not what I want. Resource to... What's this? Alright, let them stay. I might be able to leave this running on overdrive the entire time. Humans in Warhammer are the good guys. I make the quotation marks huge by the virtue that everyone else is worse. But they're still like... Maybe in Warhammer Fantasy, I guess they are. But in like, Warhammer 40k, they're a bunch of xenophobic, like, fascist... cultists, essentially. That are so easily corruptible and stuff. You have no... Is there any, like, pure humans other than, like, the Ultramarine Primarch or whatever? Like, is there any Aragorns that can resist the pull? That's why they made the Tau, too, isn't it? They needed good guys. Double absorbed. Yeah, aren't the Ultramarines like just like writers overpowering their favorite faction? They're basically the Ahsoka Tano's of Warhammer 40k. Ahsoka Tano, I liked past tense her character back in the day, but now I think it's just like it's way over the top. She's Buddy's favorite character, so he keeps like writing her into these like immortals, and she's like rewriting history to fit her in there and stuff. It's like, fuck off. She should have died against Darth Vader in that Rebels show. I never watched the show, but I watched the highlights on YouTube. She should have died then. Yeah, and Sauron, like you said, Fizzbiscuit, Sauron has emotions too. He can be scared. He's scared of things. He fears things. He worries about things. Like that look when he realizes that Frodo's in Mount Doom, like when his eye goes, oh shit, like if you could ever see a giant flaming eyeball shit its pants. Ultramarine had one author hyping him up. I guess that's the other thing too with Warhammer. Since there's so many authors and so many people writing these stories, there's no like cohesion. Like one writer could overpower one faction just because he likes them, and one power, like with Tolkien, it's him. Like he is the world. It's like the Superman trope: invented character, seemingly infinite power, no weakness, but then you have to introduce a rare, deadly weakness. Yeah, exactly. And isn't like Superman's only weakness is kryptonite and magic? So it's like, oh, you've this really specific green rock can kill him. No, it should be like Superman's way too overpowered. That's why his movies always suck. Because nobody really cares other than like the diehard Superman fans. Nobody cares about a dude with blue tights that literally can't die. The damage Matt Ward did to disperse itself up to this day. I'm going to turn that off for just a second. Go for a wee. Alright. Discontent's rising. What? Looks like we better sign some papers. Got a friend for rights for 40k. There's strict rules they have to follow. You can't just write like, oh really? But still though, like with so many writers, it's hard to like do they work with each other at all to like make sense of things? Because then it's like world, there's so many, it's infinite really. There's infinite worlds, there's infinite people, there's infinite races. Everybody's doomed or everybody's not doomed. Dragon Ball Z is another show. It just power creeps itself every season or something in it. So Periwinkle Kryptonite that instead of weakening some edges, just makes him behave worse. It's not the one where Superman 3 where he's like straightening the Leaning Tower pizza and shit. They have a master codex they have to follow. Ah, it was a bit more than I was expecting, but oh shit. Oh, I built that too, didn't I? This one. Well, there's nothing really left to do. His daughter's back. He says he found her soon after leaving the city, but then he got lost and had to wait for the lull and blizzard to find their way back. They're both exhausted. Glad to hear that. Oh, that would have been crazy if because nothing else matters, right, at this point? Large resource depot, I suppose. Alright, well, putting this in overdrive is kind of pointless now because everything's freezing regardless. Hey! Oh, it's just gonna show me, like, the evolution of my city? It's like Lake Town. They could make a Lake Town game where a dragon comes and blows, like, burns down your village every so often. So would you say you're satisfied with that Starship Shippers game, Docker? Because I'll be honest, I think the demo is all that the game was, and I don't really feel like I need to play much more. All right, well. Down to the wire? I beg to differ. I think I kind of killed that. Ticked your boxes. Max pop is 697. Well, so yeah, I missed quite a few scouting things. So if I was to do that again, I would, like, go harder into the scouting right away. I'd obviously get to automatons ASAP. My God, automatons alone saved that game or that round. That's cool. I think if I do another one, it would be the autumn one. I think because, like, what are the different? Are they all just different story arcs? Or do they have, like, other mechanics? there's a cutscene, I'll check it out.
Personal Journal of Euphemia McLaughlin, Assistant Engineer at Imperial Exploration Company.
Oh, engineers only.
It's been 5 weeks since we have left the familiar walls of Birmingham behind. Weeks of uncertainty, of struggle, of hope. And finally, we have reached the shores. We had 3 deaths so far. Or small price for progress, as IEC'd called it. I can only hope I am going to avoid their fate. They've claimed there was nothing to fear, that this whole journey of ours was just a precaution. But now, it feels like the weather is changing. And the winter seems inevitable.
You know they wanted to say winter is coming, but they can't, because it's like... For Queen and Country. She lived in Birmingham, be Fleet too. Birmingham. Cool. All right. I don't know if I would, I don't know if I'll stream this again, but that was good fun. I'll definitely play it again. That was really good. Frostpunk 1. Good shit. That autumn mode seems kind of cool too. It's only a 45-minute drive away. Alright. So, I don't exactly know what it'll do next, but I do know this weekend I would like to try a retro roulette because my buddy has just shown me a new program he's designed that looks really cool for the retro roulette to make it a lot more fun to watch. So, yeah. That's it for tonight. Frostpunk, damn good game. If it's still on sale, it's on sale for like $4, so you can't really go wrong, man. You should just buy it on a principle because of the savings. But thanks for hanging. We'll see you. We'll probably see you before the weekend. I'll boot something up to play. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you when we see you.